I need you to do something before this video is over. Go grab a handful of pennies. Doesn't matter where from. Your change jar, your drawer, your kid's piggy bank, just grab some. Because in 1982 and 1983, the U.S. Mint made two of the biggest mistakes in modern American coinage. And the coins that came out of those mistakes, they look exactly like every other penny you've ever seen. But they're not. One of them sold for $10,800 at Heritage Auctions. Another one sold for $23,500. And the one way to find them, the only way, is with a scale. So here's what we're doing today. I'm going to show you exactly what you're looking for, exactly how to check, and exactly what these coins are worth based on real auction results. Let's get into it. Let me give you a little background because it matters. From 1909 all the way to 1982, Lincoln cents were made from bronze. That's 95% copper, 5% zinc. Heavy, warm-colored, and worth more than face value in raw metal alone. But copper got expensive, so in 1982 the mint made a switch. They moved to copper-plated zinc, a zinc core with a thin copper coating. Much cheaper to produce. The problem, they made both compositions in 1982, and they made both in Philadelphia and Denver. And they made both with two different date styles, large date and small date. That gives you 7 different varieties from a single year. 7. For a penny that most people throw in a dish by the front door. Now, most of these 7 varieties are worth a couple of cents. Interesting, but nothing crazy. One of them is different. The 1982 Denver small date bronze cent is the coin that most collectors know about. It's genuinely rare, and in high grades it commands serious money. Now, how do you know if you have a bronze 1982 versus a zinc one? You weigh it. A bronze 1982 penny weighs 3.1 grams. A zinc one weighs 2.5 grams. That's a difference you can measure with a $10 postal scale or a jewelry scale. If you need an inexpensive scale to weigh your cents, take a look at some of the options. There will be a link in the description below. If your 1982 Denver minted small date penny tips the scale at 3.1 grams, you need to look closer. 2 pennies, both look normal, both dated within a year of each other. One came from a coin roll, the other came from a change jar just like yours. Together, they've sold for over $30,000 at auction. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to find out if you're holding one. This is where it gets interesting. For years, collectors suspected there might be a small date bronze cent from the Denver Mint, but nobody had confirmed one. Then in November 2016, a collector named Paul Malone sat down with a 5,000-piece bag of pennies from a local bank. Instead of looking at them, he weighed them, every single one, and he finally found it, the 1982 Denver minted small date bronze cent, the Discovery coin, graded about uncirculated by NGC, the first confirmed example ever found. It went to auction in 2017 at Stack's Bowers, and it happened again in 2019 at Heritage Auctions. This 1982 Denver minted small date bronze penny graded about uncirculated brown by NGC sold for $8,400 in September 2019. $8,400 found in a bag of bank rolls with a scale. A second example in the same grade came up at Heritage Auctions the same year. This 1982 Denver minted small date bronze, also graded about uncirculated 58 brown by NGC, sold for $10,800 in April of 2019. $10,800. 2 coins, same year, same grade, both found by people who weighed their pennies. Now you understand why I told you to grab a handful at the start of the video. 1982 was a transition year. By 1983, the switch was supposed to be complete. Every cent struck in 1983 was supposed to be copper-plated zinc. Supposed to be. A small number of copper planchets left over bronze from before the switch found their way into the 1983 production run. The theory is that they were lodged in a mint bin, freed during operations, and got stuck alongside the zinc planchets. Nobody caught it. And these coins, looking for all the world like ordinary 1983 pennies, went into circulation. Here's one of them. Graded Mint State 63 red-brown by PCGS, struck on a copper planchet, 3.05 grams, when everything coming out of the mint in 1983 should weigh 2.5 grams. Described by Heritage Auctions as a transitional alloy mint error, reminiscent of the famous 1943 copper cent. That's not a casual comparison. The 1943 copper cent is one of the most valuable coins in American history. This 1983 bronze cent, graded Mint State 63 red brown by PCGS, sold at auction for $18,800 in April 2014. $18,800 for a penny dated 1983, a penny that looks completely normal. And then there's this one. Same error, same year, different example. Graded Mint State 62 red brown by PCGS, 3 grams, struck on a copper planchet in a year when it simply wasn't supposed to happen. Heritage Auctions noted that at the time of the sale, they had only seen just a handful of coins with this error. That's not marketing language. These are genuinely rare. This 1983 bronze cent, graded Mint State 62 red brown by PCGS, sold at auction in December 2013 for $23,500. That's $23,500 for a penny that came out of circulation that looked like every other 1983 cent that someone almost spent. The only thing that separates this coin from the ones that did get spent, somebody weighed it. So here's what to do right now. Pull your change jar, pull your coin rolls, look for the 1982 Denver minted small date penny and all 1983 pennies. Put them on a scale that you can get 2 decimal places because you don't want a rounding error here. 3.1 grams means bronze. 2.5 grams means zinc. If you get a 3.1 gram reading on a 1983 penny or a 3.1 gram 1982 Denver minted small date, don't spend it. Don't clean it. Take it to 3 local coin shops to have them verify it. Then get it to a PCGS or NGC authorized dealer and get it authenticated. Because based on what we saw from Heritage Auctions, you might be holding something worth more than your car. To find out exactly how to identify the 1982 Denver minted small date, check out this easy to understand tutorial with awesome pictures and a great explanation on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.